Do you see that in there, guys? I am freezing cold, and I have been for like 4 days. 4 days. I don't know why I've been so cold lately, and it just dawned on me like 2 minutes ago, a few minutes ago, that we had these bean bags. I have a bucket full of bean bags right there, and I completely forgot to use them. And I like my toes are cold, everything's cold. But Landon's home this morning. He was helping me do some stuff for Instagram, take some photos and stuff. Wednesdays are his off days for school. He doesn't have any scheduled anything, so they are his get work done days for school stuff, and I pulled him away. So thank you, Landon, for staying home and helping me. He'll get back off to school soon, but we are giving Lucy a little bath. She was up a lot last night, and this doesn't happen too often anymore where she does this, but she has a little bit of a bum rash. I think she had a tummy ache, and so we're gonna give her a little bath, try to get her feeling a little bit better. So while my toes are warming up and Lucy takes a bath, let's talk about applications and maybe moving and schooling. You guys, this is kind of an exciting time. I've been looking forward to this time for almost a year because a year ago we found out that we weren't getting into the PhD program, and so we knew that a year from then we would be doing this all over again. So it is time. Landon has submitted 2 applications so far and has a few more he's submitting. 2 different places around the United States. So a few of those are here in Utah at BYU. There's 2 different ones there, one in Spokane, Washington, and then a few other ones. Do we want to tell them where?
Sure.
Arizona and Colorado?
Yep.
Okay, so we are going to probably have options. Looking back last year, he wasn't, I don't know, I think we were frustrated that he didn't get in, but looking back, I just don't think he was ready. Like, he wasn't ready to launch his thesis project. Now that that is wrapping up, it's exciting because I'm pretty sure he'll get into a program. And so we may have options as to where we want to go. Right, Landon?
Oh, crap.
Literally crap?
Yeah, I didn't realize there was crap up there. Oh, man.
We'll keep the camera on me.
Yes, you're correct. Okay, sister.
Emma asked me the other day, she thinks that if we move, we will find a place that allows dogs. So she thinks if we move, we get a dog.
It's like one and the same in her mind. It's like move equals dog.
And I'm like, no. We won't get a dog until my youngest baby is done taking naps. That's what I say. And so she really wants a dog, but she goes, when we move, Mom, can we buy like one of those really big, pretty white houses? And I was like, well, I would love to, but we do have to stick within our budget, Emma. So she was just being really cute the other day. I think she would be excited to move, but kind of sad at the same time. And I think that's what we're thinking too. Like, there's so many different emotions about it, and I think what's crazy is the unknown. We just don't know what's going on yet. We'll find out in maybe March.
Yeah.
So, and we will keep you guys updated. We will definitely let you guys know what ends up happening and all the schools that he does get into so that we can tell you our options. What are you thinking?
Well, last night I was looking for houses up in Washington, so we'll see. I don't know. I just hope we get in somewhere so we can keep moving this thing forward and be done with school sooner than later.
I got a comment on Instagram, and I try not to focus on like the negative comments, but someone said, why doesn't your husband get a real job and support the family? And I felt bad for that person because that person just doesn't realize, like, in order to support a family with a good paying job, this isn't always the case, you need education to get the good job, and Landon is getting higher education, graduate program, and so to get his like dream job, which is to be a professor at a university, is what he wants to do, and therefore he will be supporting the family. And so like right now it's kind of my time to help support him in his dreams and what he wants to do. But I was just like, why would you say that? No, like Landon does work hard. For those out there who are thinking, why doesn't he just get a job? Because he has a dream and he's reaching for the dream, and I'm helping him get to that point. So he's excited about it. He loves the whole college atmosphere. So being a student isn't terrible. He's happy. He loves it. He loves taking classes and learning stuff. This semester he is in no classes. He is just focusing on his actual research projects and publishing papers, which looks really, really good on applications. So he is a very strong candidate, more right now than he was last year. So we are very hopeful. Our only concern is BYU, which is where he's at right now, doesn't love accepting internal students who have graduated with like a master's and then go on to get their PhD within the same school. So that's the only reason why I think we might not get accepted into BYU. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. They do it every once in a while, but we'll see. That is just a little update for you guys as to kind of what we're going through, our emotions, our thoughts, and kind of what our thoughts have been around lately. So I've also thought a lot lately, would I want to move? Like if there was a choice between a program that he's like, maybe, or a program that he really is excited about, which is in Spokane, and we do move, what are my thoughts on that? And part of me is like, yeah, let's get outside of Utah. Let's go on another adventure. It's just short term, like 4 years. Let's do it. Like it would be fun. And then the other part of me thinks about packing up the house, leaving family, and that's like a whole nother emotion. So there's all sorts of emotions, but I think in the end we'll do what's best for our little family, and we're excited to find out what the answer is here in a few months. And until then, we'll just hold on tight and work hard and continue doing what we're doing. Landon over here is making fun of me. It's a good thing I have you around to keep me straight. I'm sending an email off to someone and I always have him check it. And same with my captions. I always have him proofread my captions. Maybe I should be the one to go to more college.
Well, there's just a lot of run-on sentences.
I tried. I really did try.
You can't put parentheses where you did here. So anyway, we'll figure it out. But yes, Chief Editor Landon Deru coming in to the rescue.
Any captions you see that have mistakes are because of him, not me.
That's because I didn't look at it.
Because he didn't proofread it for me good enough. We make a really good team. I type up what I think I have in my head and then he helps perfect it, and it just makes a really good team. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And Lucy's gonna be the smartest of us all because she started using a tablet before she was 2 years old. Right, Lucy? No. Get away from that. I really do try not to let my kids do too much screen time because I know it's not healthy, and I love that my kids still play with toys. Like they can really play and they have good imaginations. She just found that and started pushing buttons. I don't usually let her play with it. But I do think it's funny how some parents think that their kids are gonna be really, really smart because of all these apps that they have on their tablets, and these 2-year-olds are geniuses. I don't get it.
Well, don't mind my greasy, sweaty hair. Like Julie mentioned, I get to stay home today. So I did myself a little workout, and I'm gonna go shower, I promise. But before I do, I'm gonna show you some of my fuel here that I'm feeding myself. I just made a nice little salad. We got avocado and salmon and cottage cheese and a whole bunch of veggies in there. Some chocolate milk for some post-workout fuel. Porter ate all my spaghetti, so that's why I had to make a salad.
I thought you were gonna talk about
and my cookies, yes. Yeah, you do a 180 and you get right to cookies. And what are you cooking up here, little missy? That looks like something you'd see in like Willy Wonka. Doesn't his mom cook the clothes or something?
Let me explain, give you my reasoning. I am deep cleaning my microfiber rags. So I have all of these like Norwex rags. The fibers are really, really close knit, and so they grab onto a lot of junk, which is why a lot of people clean with just microfiber and water, because they do a good job of picking it all up. Anyway, so every once in a while I deep clean them. I'm boiling them in water. Can you see that? I boil it in water with like a 1/4 cup baking soda for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then I do it again with a 1/4 cup vinegar for 10 to 15 minutes. And it just really will just kind of like release the fibers and let all the gunk come out, and you will have clean, fresh washcloths. So that is what I am doing. And I think we probably bored you guys enough today with our random stuff that we are doing today while Landon is home and the kids are at school. So we will end this vlog with you. We hope you guys enjoyed it as a little catch-up update of our life. And we hope you guys have a good day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.